Welcome to So You Want to Be. Today, we're talking to one of our funeral planners. Our funeral planners sit down with client families and bring together the total funeral arrangement. Today, we're joined by Michelle Beattie. So, Michelle, how did you get into the funeral industry?
I met a lady when I was pregnant with my third child at our prenatal class, and she was one of your colleagues, and she told me how much of a good industry it was and how rewarding it was, and I thought it was something that I would be really interested in because I was at that time where I needed to make a change in my career, and I thought it sounded really good.
So what did you do from then?
I contacted your human resources manager, Wendy, and I emailed her my resume with also my conversation with your colleague, and just express that I was really interested and that I had a really good insight into the industry through your colleague.
So what was the reaction from some of your friends and your family when they said, I want to go and join the funeral industry?
It's an interesting conversation. Some people are really intrigued by it, and then some people find it a bit of a taboo question or industry. So you either get them wanting to investigate it more or really step back and don't want to engage in that conversation at all.
So what do you love about your role, Michelle?
Most definitely would be meeting with my families, and I can guide them through a really traumatic, probably the most traumatic time in their lives, and I feel very honoured that I can do that and guide them.
Yeah, it is a great honour.
It is.
And how long have you been doing this for now?
8 years.
8 years.
8 years with Tobin Brothers.
Yeah, it's amazing how time flies at Tobin Brothers. You know, it feels like just yesterday that Michelle joined us. But Michelle is standing by now to take your questions if you'd like to become a funeral planner and join Tobin Brothers. Look at Michelle. She heard about it, from a friend. It grew on her, she applied, and here she is 8 years later assisting client families at their absolute time of need. If you'd like to join Tobin Brothers as a funeral planner, why don't you shoot your questions in first? Michelle's on standby here. She'll answer them for you via social and come back to you. There's no silly question whatsoever. No silly questions whatsoever. And if you have the urge, perhaps, to join the funeral industry, we'd love to hear from you. So You Want to Be.